Well, I don't think I could have picked a better movie to start this channel with than A Complete Unknown. It's not rare to read about the excesses of movie stars and celebrities. On the contrary, it seems to be a staple of the industry. With fame and money, their demands and expectations grow and they often reach absurd levels. It is easy to forget then that at the start of their journey, they are genuinely passionate and talented artists, and every once in a while, a movie comes along that allows their abilities to shine. Which brings me neatly to this little gem of a film. The plot is rather formulaic, and it does not stray too much from the tried and tested formula of a biopic. We meet young Bob at the start of his rapid rise to stardom. We witness his struggles with newly gained popularity and fame, his complicated relationships, and it all comes to a head in the grand, career defining, and fame solidifying final performance. Biopics have used this template for years, and they will no doubt continue to do so because they just work. Bohemian Rhapsody or The Rocketman were very similar to this, and hey, if it ain't broke. What sets Complete Unknown apart from the rest of the pack in my eyes and ears is the acting and music performance on display here. From Boyd Holbrook's smaller appearance as Johnny Cash and Edward Norton as Pete Seeger to Monica Barbaro's Joan Baez and the main man himself, Timothée Chalamet, they don't just play their characters, they become them, including actually playing their characters' instruments and singing their songs themselves. It's often distracting when an actor who cannot sing or play an instrument plays a musician. The filmmakers usually need to use various editing tricks to convince you. You can usually tell, and it takes you out of the movie. Not here. When Bob visits his idol Woody Guthrie in a hospital and just starts playing and singing as if it's the most normal thing in the world, you know you're in for a treat. Another welcome break from norm is the usual villain of a musician's biopic, the music producer slash manager. Here we get the most likable guy to ever play this type of role. I mean, sure, when he hears Bob play for the first time, you can almost hear the cash register in his head and see dollar signs in his eyes. But other than that, he's actually a decent man who just cares about his client. After all, we don't really need another villain when we already have one. Bob can be both the hero of the story you can root for and a total asshole to everyone around him. Timothée Chalamet proves once again he's one of the most talented artists working in Hollywood today. And given the Academy's standards nowadays, him not getting an Oscar for it might actually be a pat on the back. With such powerhouse performances, it would be easy to omit the crew behind the scenes, but production design and direction also deserve a loud shout out. James Mangold at the helm guides us through the story with a deft hand and adds another strong entry to his mostly solid filmography, while the production design team transports us seemingly effortlessly to the 1960s America. Now, Whiplash has told me to be careful with the next phrase, but here I think it is fully earned. Good job.